Hello boys, Chelsea pack is there in eFootball. We will talk about this video, how you should train them and whether you should go for this pack or not. Firstly, talking about Claude Makelele with unwavering form boosted at the stealing +3 abilities. Talking about defensive stats and all these attributes. The additional booster crafting you should do at the shutdown +1 abilities to enhance his defensive values as well as the speed and acceleration. Talking about his player model. Firstly, player model also matters. Talking about how you should train them. You should prioritize bit of his physical contact to at least of 90 we need. You should decrease bit of his tackling abilities and prioritize his physicality to 91 and improve his speed as well as acceleration to his balance. Balance we need it because a low height player needs a better balance. Otherwise, he will easily lose the ball and opponent will make the easily counter target for you. Talking about the Claude Makelele player model, that is very weak, man. He's that kind of midfielder that can play as a CMF but not as a proper DMF, because as a DMF we cannot expect such a DMF who is very short in height, and his player model is also weak, and players like Patrick Vieira, Frank Lampard will dominate him very easily. Talking about the skills, you're already having the visionary pass as well as the long reach tackle that Konami has added. Double touch, you're already having the man. People see these stats only. People see these stats and he's dominant. I know he's a dominant in the in-game performance due to his high speed and acceleration values. But still, the meta character that we need, you can only find in the long height players like Patrick Vieira, Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, Anchorman card is also in the daily game. So I think you should not go for this card. If you are not having the coins or you are that kind of player who needs a DMF, then Anchorman Raikard will be definitely a free gift for you from the eFootball Konami, so you should wait for that thing. Otherwise, this guy is also good but not that much exceptional. Good as a defensive midfielder, good as a center midfielder as well, but player model lacks, man. Patrick Vieira will still mog him very easily. This is what I can say. Makelele is very good due to his unwavering form booster, are very good speed, acceleration values are everything is perfect. Stamina is also perfect, but still one thing, that is the player model that matters the most. But still, if you have packed him, good W for you. But there are the many free to play users who can wait with your points, say for coins for other packs. Don't go for this Makelele card. Play with the free Anchorman card that is coming in the daily game box. The next one is the Frank Lampard with the whole player playing style boosted the +3 ability, speed, acceleration value. This time he looks really good, man. Nami has improved him very much, but still the thing is that he's having only one skill, and the multiple skills will dominate in further eFootball 2026. You may regret these cards later on when Konami will introduce the cards, man. They are setting this card but not worthy at all. Passing abilities are great, speed, acceleration values are also great. Still his balance still not reaches that mark of 90. Why Konami hates him, I don't know. But he's a kind of player also that is a very kind of moderate player. Additional booster you can add the agility. His balance reaches the mark of 80. Physicality is also quite average. Ball control dribbling abilities are not that much exceptional. You can decrease bit of his low pass to at least 92 is more than enough. Prioritize his dribbling ball control abilities. Give the more priority to his balance. Otherwise, he will not be observable offensive awareness. We also need, this is the perfect build for him as an attacking midfielder. LMF, RMF you can also use, but perfect position would be a AMF position, man. This guy is having that high offensive awareness, which makes him even more better. High defensive values as a whole player you are getting. This is a big W as a whole player in the Frank Lampard case. Talking about the skill, he is having a phenomenal passing ability. Double touch he already having this time. Through passing, everything is having the certain skills you can add. Rising shot he also have. He's a kind of player who has a perfect skill set. Soul control you can add on him. Flip flap you can add on him. Fighting spirit is the must skill for him. And talking about the player model is certainly good, not that much exceptional. Finishing makes him even more better, I can say. Speed, acceleration values. While you are training the Frank Lampard, give the focus on his acceleration values because we need that balance, man. Otherwise, his in-game performance will not be observable. So this is all about Frank Lampard card. The next one is the Didier Drogba with the fox in the box play style, the booster, the strength abilities, the additional booster you can add the agility to enhance his speed and acceleration values. This time, this guy has also reached the mark of 90 speed, man. And 91 speed with that long legs give that boost to 93, 94 or 95 speed. That matters the most. Speed is that kind of attribute I can say that matters the most in the eFootball. Physical contact makes him even more better. Finishing is also quite great, but the thing Konami has given is additionally the visionary pass and phenomenal finishing. They should give him phenomenal finishing and bullet header, man. He deserved that skill. bullet header you are not giving, that means you are going to sell this card again in the future. This is your tactics, and we know this thing, like you are selling this card again. Why you are not giving the bullet header skill to Didier Drogba? He is known for bullet header ability, his height. He scored that bullet header against the final in the Champions League against the Manon. So you know, man, why Konami is giving visionary pass? This is a pure shit and bullshit from the eFootball Konami. The finishing you should decrease bit to the 90, 91 finishing is also enough. You can increase bit of physical contact if you are a kind of player who deserve physical, who prefer to use physical contact. So give the more priority to his physicality rather than the dribbling abilities. But if you are a kind of player who also use the dribbling, not a kind of player who use physicality, the 95 physical is more than enough prioritize his dribbling ability, so that he will also having a better hold at the ball that we needed. But his balance is still weird, man. His 72 balance, and this balance will get improved. I don't know when the game will end or something, but still his physical contact will give him that extra edge. He doesn't need that balance. Additionally, the skills he already having through passing with this time, visionary pass, the one touch pass is must for him. Rising shot, he already having double touch, soul control are the must skill for Didier Drogba. If you are a kind of player who prefer physical contact as well as the dribbling abilities, but visionary pass is the biggest scam that Konami is doing right now in eFootball 2026.